Footprints approaching Wayne Manor to kill Thomas Wayne. Thomas Wayne is prepared, holding a remote in his hand to blow up Wayne Manor in one final blast. After years of war, Wonder Woman and Aquaman finally agreed on something, and they sent soldiers to take him out. Thomas sits alone in the Batcave, thinking back. He remembers losing Bruce in that alley. He remembers Flash showing up one day, telling him that in another timeline, Bruce survived, but Thomas and Martha died. That one moment changed everything. As he's about to press the button, a flash of light, a loud crack of thunder. Barry Allen and Bruce Wayne arrive in Flashpoint. Bruce looks around, confused. Then he sees something he never expected. His father, alive. Thomas sees Bruce and thinks it's a trick. Barry tries to explain, but Thomas grabs him and throws a punch. Barry speeds away and tells them something is wrong. Flashpoint shouldn't exist anymore, but something is keeping it alive. He and Bruce were chasing whatever was behind this, and it led them here. Barry checks the timeline's frequency. Even though this is an alternate history, somehow it's still their timeline. Something is holding this broken world together, like it's haunting them. Barry starts fixing the cosmic treadmill so they can leave. Thomas tells him to move fast. Barry says it'll take a minute. Thomas replies, they don't have a minute. Amazon and Atlantean soldiers storm into the Batcave. Thomas pulls out his gun, ready to fight, but Bruce throws a batarang and knocks it from his hand. Bruce tells him they're all leaving together. Thomas refuses. Only Bruce and Barry will go. Barry keeps working on the treadmill. Thomas and Bruce stand side by side, preparing to fight. Bruce asks about the Batcave's security. Thomas says he never planned for intruders. That was Martha's job. So they do it the old way, with their fists. As they fight off the soldiers, Bruce mentions the letter Thomas wrote. Thomas tells him to hold that thought. It's not the time. Barry finishes the treadmill. The last of the soldiers go down. Bruce and Thomas finally talk for a moment. Thomas asks if Bruce remembers what he whispered to him in the cave years ago. Bruce barely remembers. Thomas had whispered so he wouldn't scare the bats. And finally, Bruce calls him Dad. Suddenly, everything begins to shake. Flashpoint is collapsing. Whatever was keeping it alive just let go. Bruce tells his father the letter was the greatest gift he ever received. He never thought he'd get the chance to answer it. But now that he does, he wants to say one thing. He has a son. Barry yells. The treadmill is charging on its own. It's leaving, with or without them. Bruce begs his dad to come. Thomas pushes him onto the platform. Barry grabs Bruce, holding him back as the machine powers up. Wayne Manor starts to disappear. Thomas looks at Barry and says, keep your promise. Save my son. Barry tries to convince him to come too. Thomas says no. He turns to Bruce and says, you were my world. From the moment he held him as a baby, he knew every choice he made was worth it. Then he tells Bruce something he didn't write in the letter. Don't be Batman. Not for me. Not for your mother. Be happy. Be a father. Let Batman die. With me. Bruce cries out, begging to save him. But as they vanish into the time stream, Thomas quietly says, you already have. He puts his mask on one last time. Everything around him fades. He remembers that day Bruce fell into the cave, and how he whispered to him, Waynes don't stay down. They rise. Thomas charges into the white void, and with that, Flashpoint ends.